How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It is Eclipse here, and today we're going to be checking out the Heilbronn map. I believe this is actually a German map. Well, it's based on a German town. It's kind of quite like hilly on the right hand side of the map, and then you've got a little town to the right hand side, which is quite nice to, I suppose, if you're a heavy tanky and you want to kind of brawl it out. Or I suppose we'll go and have a look around on the right hand side of the map as well, to check out if we can brawl in our heavies over there as well, and which places are going to be best for mediums and that sort of thing. So we're actually using the CDC because of good mobility, just to get round everywhere. So as you can see, it looks really nice in game. It's quite a nice like scene around it, a lot of buildings and that sort of thing, and it looks just generally one of the nicest maps I've seen Wargaming come out with. So as you can see, there's many entrances into the like town area, and you've got to go in there like across these bridges. So hopefully people don't end up falling off them and that sort of thing, because you know, I don't want this to be another Derpenberg. So in the middle of like the town area, you've got a bit like Ensk or like Himmelsdorf, as you can see, like quite corridor type fighting for heavy tanks and that sort of thing, as you can see. There's loads of mounds where you might be able to get hold down or try and like side scrape off of and that sort of thing, especially if you're in like tanks like the Mao C100, like IS4 and that sort of thing. And it's quite good if you're in a medium as well with very strong turret armor. And this is a place where you want to be coming if you're got very strong armor, or you think you can just out DPM everything, along with having a few people to actually like back you up as well if you're in a medium and that sort of thing. However, I feel like most people are going to be going off into the hilly area where they can use gun depression and that sort of thing. And as you can see, there's like a railway track or something along the southern spawn of the map. And basically I think there'll be quite a few heavies going into town on most games on this. So I suggest if you're a medium, trying to use these hills over here to really get shots into the town on anything that's trying to cross, whilst also trying to protect your own cap circle as well. And you can really use these ridge lines if you're a tank destroyer with who's quite good at sniping. Then I suggest like maybe going over here on this side of the map and trying to get shots in to the town on any heavies, along with basically just having a look round. I suppose you can get up here or something. We'll give it a try. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can if you've got good power to weight ratio. So you might be able to sit in bushes here and get vision across. So this could be a good position, and I suppose quite a few areas like this across the map where you can just get vision on and that sort of thing on this map. So it seems quite like good for medium tanks, and also quite good for light tanks to try and spot hiding in the bushes. And I suppose this is like the main area over here, like on this big hill. If you can actually get up it, I don't actually know, but we'll go and test that out right now. So as you can see, like I suppose the mediums will be trying to fight for like possession of this hill, and just trying to really fight across each other again, like on the two sides of this kind of valleyway type area, like just here. And this is obviously like the middle hill. That's the northern spawns like big hill, and that's the southern spawns big hill over there. And then obviously there's a train tracks going down the middle, which might provide some cover if you're trying to push, although I wouldn't rely on it too much. But basically it seems really ridge lines, using poking corners, trading effectively, and that sort of thing should get you where you want to be in terms of getting damage, getting XP and that sort of thing, getting kills, and just having generically good games as a whole, making sure that you're you know where like the spots on top of hills where you can remain undetected, like you can double bush if you go here, and like use the bushes just to conceal yourself if you can manage to get here very fast during a game. And likewise, if you're on the other side, you can use the bushes here to double bush and just remain undetected from enemies over there. And basically, I think maybe over here, the heavies might want to go around the corner over here, although they might get side shots in from the enemies. So I'm guessing this will be like a corner that's contested, heavy tanks moving up here and mediums and that sort of thing, and like just basically trading against each other and side scraping out from here and getting shots against each other. So I'm guessing this will be like a key point in the map as well, along with that middle ridge and the town. So I think that really wraps up what this map's kind of going to be. It's going to be very hilly, it's going to be quite brawly. I think there'll be some long distance attacks as well, and you can really expect some quite good games if you can get yourselves into the right position, if you know how to double bush, if you know how to angle and that sort of thing. You can probably have really decent games as a whole. And obviously tank destroyers or artillery might be wanting to go up here, because it looks like there's this rock that will get you like cover, and over this way where you might not be spotted instantly, and you can maybe get shots over all across the map. And obviously this will be an artillery heaven, since the majority of it is just hills and areas like that. So I think that about wraps up what we're going to talk about in this map. So we might head off over into the other, like I think it's the Karelia-Rain variant. So we're going to go check out that as well in just a second, and I'll see you there. So here we are on the Karelia-Rain variant, and we're just going to go and have a look at the aesthetics and see if anything has really changed in the map from the normal version, and really see whether we can still go to the places that we can normally. And obviously there's some pools everywhere, and obviously this will reduce the terrain resistances that you have on each of your tanks, and it will also kind of just maybe like affect visuals. I don't really know. We don't know whether Wargaming actually implements that into these like rain variants. I don't think they do, to be honest with you. And really we're going to go just into the middle of the map first and just take a look at whether you're going to drown if you go in. I don't know if they're actually deep water pools or whether they're just small pools of just water in the middle. So we're just going to have a look. So it is a fair amount of water that will reduce you turning and moving and just basically anything to do with like moving, or yeah, anything to do like that. Obviously it looks a bit more like opened up in terms of like vision maybe. I don't know if you'll be able to get a bit more vision. Obviously there's still all these areas on the normal map, as you can expect. The caps are on both ends of the map, like the top right and the top bottom left, as usual. And then in the middle obviously there's these large pools of water that will kind of reduce the impacts of scouts actually going down there. It'll make them slower, and just, I don't know why they've kind of made these massive pools in the middle that will just ruin scouts if they try and go there. Because obviously what makes a scout is it being fast, and if it's not fast then it hasn't got that much going for it in terms of anything really. So we're going to go and have a look on the other side of the like pool area, like near the where you can get up on top of the hill, and see whether that's still all the same. And I think it will be. It kind of looks quite nice. It's a lot grayer and that sort of thing than it used to, and it kind of just looks a bit more like wintry and just like autumnal, if you know what I mean, and that sort of thing. And obviously there's the water and everything around. It's quite deep, but obviously you're not going to be drowning, I don't think. You can still get up on the area up here, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this rock was actually there. I'm pretty sure it was. And then obviously you can get up on both sides. I don't know if they've changed anything else. So this will basically mean it's a bit more campy than the normal version, even though the normal version's really campy as well. Obviously you can drown over this as you can on the normal version, and it seems a bit deeper over there actually, so maybe it is actually a bit deeper. We're going to go up on top of the hill and then like down and see if there's anything else changed, but that's pretty much what it is. I don't think there's going to be much change in terms of the map like design. I think it's just that they've added the water and it will just slow down tanks trying to move through the middle of the map, unless they actually go on the straight path that goes straight through, as you can see on the map, like, you know, going diagonally from the spawns and the cap circles. And really I don't think there's much more I can talk about on this map, other than just watch out, and if you're a light tank, make sure you don't go YOLOing through the water, because it will slow you down dramatically. And really I think that about covers everything in this map. If you actually enjoyed this kind of video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this as well. I kind of want to keep you guys informed with the newest stuff, just make a couple videos about it, and also some good gameplays that I actually have during my week on World of Tanks and that sort of thing. So I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.